So here's another question. As a young woman trying to progress my career, I find that I'm coming up against the obstacle that male leaders in the organization presume that I will be planning to start a family soon, and this is getting in the way of my progression. So this is clearly unfortunate for us women who haven't had our families yet. But again, this comes to unconscious bias. Think about where they are, their point of view, and where they're coming from, and try not to resist it. Right? So often when we know that our manager or people in the organization are assuming that we'll want to start a family, we get angry, we may get upset, we may think, well, that's not true about me, why are they doing this? It's not true. The moment you do that, your barriers go up, you become resistant, and it's very off-putting to the other person. They feel threatened. They feel that they don't know how to support you, because they may be coming from a perspective of, let me help you plan your career, given that at some point you might want to have children, which clearly is a fair thought. But if that's not on your mind, then it upsets you, because you just want to focus on your career. So the trick here is really to be open to their point of view. Consider that for some managers, that's all they know about the role of women. Their wives, when they may have had careers, but when they got married, their wives let their careers take precedence. When the babies came along, it was their wives who took time off. And some of their wives may never have gone back to work, some may have gone back to work at a more junior capacity, and some may well have gone back to work and been really successful. But it may be that their unconscious and conscious bias is framed by what they know of the women in their families, and that may not necessarily apply to you. So here's the tip here. Welcome their point of view, don't resist it, and then have a conversation with them. Maybe ask them, do you know what makes them think that? But ask that question not from a defensive space. Ask it from a really curious and inquiring place, because you'll be surprised at what you hear. And when you ask them and invite them to share their points of view, they will then be more open to what you have to say.